All right, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. We're live on YouTube. YouTube's fixing to be the only place we're going to go live because Facebook's cutting us off. But anyway, we're live tonight on YouTube. All right, everybody. Hey, hey. Don't you like hearing it twice? On YouTube. How many of y'all have a Southern accent? When you hear yourself, you're like, did I just go down? I mean, like, how Southern can you be, right? So, but we don't care because all of us Southerners, we understand Southern talk. So anyway, this is Cleta, the cheetah. And I have to say something. This is a big shout out to all the women that are not in our units that watch our calls every week. I had more people come at Atlanta and Allen, Texas last week that says, I watch you every single week on YouTube. I love all your ladies. And they always say something about Sayla and Gina. And so I want to go be with Maureen, and so it's a lot of fun. And I've met so many of you. So if I met you, you guys got to put a little shout out in the comments on YouTube because I hugged your necks and it was just so cool to see the sisterhood we have at Mary Kay. So tonight we're going to do a little recap on career conference. We had a career conference last week in Atlanta that we recapped. And this week there were several all over the country. And some of our group went to Charlotte and they went to Allen, Texas. So I'm going to start out with Allen, Texas, but I'm going to bring up my girl Grace, who is why I went to Allen. And I'm going to bring her up with me. And Grace is from Texas. So I flew up. Grace has been in my unit almost 2 years, like since May. Guess where she found me? YouTube. So that's how Grace found me. And she was watching our Boss Babe calls before she even signed up. But anyway, I got to meet her in person, which was so much fun. We roomed together. And so we're just best buds now, right, Grace? And
Yes.
so I'm going to let Grace start out. And you guys, we have a lot of us on here. So just like a couple of minutes. So we're not trying to all do a 15-minute training. So just like 2 minutes of just something you learned, something you enjoyed, something that inspired you that we can inspire some of the ones that didn't get to go. So you just take it away, Grace.
I had loads and loads of fun. This was absolutely the best that could have ever happened. Meeting Cleta and Latrice and her girls, it was just totally awesome. And going through the meetings, I have loads of notes. I might share a few later. But one of the things that thoroughly touched my heart, I saw a sea of women that were gathered together for one thing, and that was to empower each other, to support each other, to cheer for each other. This is what Mary Kay wanted, for us to support each other and to grow. And it's just amazing. And the sea of women that I saw in red jackets, I sat there thinking, Lord have mercy, if each one of them would become directors, how many lives are they going to touch?
Mm-hmm.
I watched Cleta and I watched Latrice mentor and cheer on so many just by talking to them. And not only their group, but so many others. And that's what I want to do. It was just a total blessing to be in there. It was a total blessing to be in their bubble. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Grace, I'm just so proud of you for making the effort. Grace is from Abilene. It's about a 3-hour drive. Drove over there by herself. And so it was sure fun to get to know you in person. I've seen her little face for 2 years. And so it's amazing. She goes, you're a lot taller than I thought. A lot of people tell me that. I said, I know you only see here up, right? But anyway, thank you for coming, Grace. That was beautiful. And in that, the truth, that is what Mary Kay is all about. So we love you, girl, and thank you for sharing.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Here we go. Okay. I think I'll just share last. I'm going to turn it over to Gina. So let me pull Gina up here. All right. And Gina, I'm going to leave and then you do yours and then you call your people and I'll find them. All righty.
Hey y'all. Went to Charlotte, North Carolina Career Conference, and it was amazing. Just gathering together. I'm gonna piggyback what Grace said. I mean, and the empowering women that went on this weekend, you just can't describe it. I mean, we can try, but I just don't think that we have the ability to transfer the feeling of being there in person and being with each other and inspiring each other. I'm going to talk to you about Cindy Gress. I'm going to hit some of the things that Cindy said. And if you guys know who that is, then you will get this immediately. And if you don't, just know she is a power-packed national that pulls no punches at all. One of my favorite things that she said was, if you think a home-based business is a scam, imagine waiting 12 months for a 50-cent raise. That's the scam. And how many of you have done it or are doing it? Anyhow, well, don't answer that question. Don't put that in the chat. But sometimes I think that we discount ourselves and people allow us to think that way because they discount us. Y'all, we have the best thing going today and we need to be proud of that. And we need to be sharing that with folks because folks need what we have. They need us to share with them so that they can have the empowerment like Grace was talking about, not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I loved that she said, I'm saving your face. That's why we're getting together. I'm saving your face. We all need our faces to be saved. And then she also said, all your dreams and desires, does your date book align with your desires? Because if your date book is not lining up, we all know the process to follow the process. Don't try to recreate the wheel. We've been around 60 years. We already know what to do. Does your date book line up or not? And then have a book. I love this. I'm going to make one. She said, have a book that reminds you of how great you are. We've all got our goal posters. We all have our goal books and things like that. We've talked about that here before, but I've never thought that thought. She had a book put together and it was in just a photo album, but it had pictures from the beginning of her Mary Kay career all the way up through. So when she ever has a day that she's feeling not so powerful, she can open that book and remember when. Y'all thought that was powerful because we have all overcome, even if it's just showing up and turning your camera on Zoom. That is overcoming for a lot of people. So that's what I had. Those were my biggest takeaways is we've got to bless people with this product, y'all. And we have to bless them with this opportunity. And like Grace said, look at the people that we're touching. When I enter the kingdom, I'm going to have women run up to me and wrap their legs around me and say, girl, I'm here because of you. And the only reason I got in front of them was because of Mary Kay Skincare. So y'all, we need to saddle up and get this thing done.
I love it.
If you will, Jennifer and Jamie are both going to speak about what they found this weekend.
Jamie's first. I just put her with you.
Okay. I just loved this weekend. I had a great time. I got to hear Angel Fry. I've never met her, never heard of her. I just loved her. I just loved her. She was saying, when you do an order and you recruit somebody, and she said, romance it. She said that must be her saying, because she said it several times, and she was just hilarious. But one of the things she did, and I'm going to show you guys the great start. Can y'all see it? How that's got the bundles. She said if one of the things, she brought it with her, but she put these bundles in the roll-up bag in each thing. And she said the visual for them, she said, was great. And then when she unrolled it, she had like the 2 mirrors in there too. So it was a visual thing. And I know a lot of people are visual people, but it was great. And she said, you sash it, you crown it for your launch party, to do that with your new people. And she said, to get people to come to the launch party, she said, you get somebody that's good on Facebook or just likes to snap pictures. She said, have them to come and take pictures. She said, if you have somebody that loves coffee, tell them to come and make your coffee at the party. Tell them to come and somebody that loves to eat cake. Hey, she said, have them to come and cut your cake. She said it's just how you get people there, but you know, whatever you can do to talk to them and whatever they're good at, or you think they'd be good. Somebody's good at organizing, you know, come and have them to set stuff up for you. But it was just a good way to get people to come to the party. And she said, don't walk in fear, walk in faith.
Mhm.
I just loved her. She was really, really good. And I just want to touch on one thing that Cindy Grass, I got to shake her hand. I just loved her. And I've seen her before and I've heard her speak before, but I love her. But I just want to leave y'all with she had an MK dance, seeds, roots, flowers, and fruits. And I don't know if I had never heard it before. It was new to me. Seeds is your bookings. Roots is your skincare customers. Flowers is your loyal, and fruits is your recruits. So I loved it. I thought she was amazing. Thought all
That's
of
so
it.
good. Say that one more time.
Yes, it's seeds is your bookings.
Okay.
Roots is your skincare customers. Flowers, loyal, and your fruits is your recruits.
Okay.
Nice.
So good. All right.
Thank you.
Bye, Jamie. We love you. And she's gone. Okay. And let's see. Jennifer Blackburn.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
So this was my first career conference, and I absolutely had the greatest time. The sisterhood, the fellowship, just for me, seeing just the smiles on everybody's faces was encouraging to me. And I'll go ahead and show you. I did my pillowcase.
Yay.
Awesome.
So, and that was fun, getting together and talking about that. But some points, I just went back through my notes and looked at some real good points that I learned, some comments or phrases they said. Think like you own a cosmetics store and make it your own. Just pretend like you're think when you're trying to sell. I think it was Sherry Purvis that said that, but she was like, think of it as your own business that you want to succeed.
Mhm.
And she also said, you're not stuck unless you stop. And that hit me good. That got me. The 4 P's of a successful business plan. I really enjoyed listening to that. It was about planning for the party, pre-profiling, your product on hand, the process of the party, which I had 5 P's. She said 4, but presentation. I really learned a lot about all of that. One phrase that I really liked was fortune is in the follow-up. And that's something that I had not been doing as often as I should, is following up. And I worked on that today. I can't remember who said it because my notes can't even read my own writing. But she said, stop running from something that's not even chasing you. She told us the story, and that hit true to home, really home. I really enjoyed learning about the getting educated, and I can't remember who it was, but they were talking about setting your goals, and they were mentioning how it's good to set goals, but set them with a deadline, and that will hold you accountable. So I really enjoyed that part too. And then Cindy Gress, I think everybody's going to touch on her. She was hilarious. Doink. She was amazing. I really enjoyed her. That's it.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you.
Jennifer.
Thank you.
All right, Gina girl. Do you have anybody else on there?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to where is my girl Latrice? I'm gonna put Latrice on here. Here she is.
Hey,
Okay.
everybody. So excited to be here. Okay, so Grace, Gloria, we love you. We had the best time, and Grace, you wrapped it all up and tied it with the bow about what Career Conference is all about and what Mary Kay is all about. And I just had loved the opportunity to be able to meet you and spend time with you. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for driving. And it's just been a pleasure. So I'm looking for big things from you, girl. All right. Okay, y'all. So my little tidbits here are going to be some quotes that people said, but y'all, they're so profound. Elevate your thinking and you will elevate your life. Success, just one more is where success is found. Of course, that came from Nathan Moore. And standing still is the same as moving backwards. We all are the heartbeat of Mary Kay. Invest in you in 2024. My business isn't just about me, it's about who I invest time in. We are the golden ticket. Thinking about Mary Kay is exhausting. Working Mary Kay is exhilarating.
Mhm.
And I love this. If you run with the wolves, you learn how to howl. If you run with the eagles, you learn how to fly. And I'm just going to tell y'all, we were all flying this career conference, and we are flying through the next. Well, we're going to fly forever, but we're going to fly to our goals by June the 24th, June the 24th, June the 30th. And then the last one was work it like you talk it. Hello.
Mhm.
So anyway, I have some superstars on here tonight. I know that I believe that Deanetta's on here and Stacy's on here
Okay.
for sure. So could
I'm
you
gonna
bring
pull
up
up.
them?
Yep. I'm gonna pull up Deanetta first. Hey, girl. So you need to unmute,
Unmute yourself.
sister.
Okay, sorry. Hey. Oh my gosh, it was so fantastic to be with y'all this weekend. It was just awesome. A few of my big takeaways were conviction. That hit me between the eyes of I I have it. I need to kind of let it come into fruition. We had Cindy Shepa talk about kind of how she does her appointments, and she's so funny and she's so entertaining, and it just reignited the love of the work, just enjoying the party and how much fun it is. Doing our pillowcases that night was fantastic, and it is on my heart and on my mind. And I was telling Latrice and the girls during our meeting earlier this evening that it's all Mary Kay for the next week. It's just that's all it's going to be, because I have goals to hit by April 1st. And Cleta, remember you said whoever crosses your mind, you need to reach out to. So that was my goal today. Before I hit the pillow, is that the two people that crossed my mind, I had appointments yesterday to talk to them. So kind of playing phone tag with them, but between my meeting earlier and now, they are both booked for tomorrow. I said
Yay!
sooner rather than later. I said, this has got to happen in the next 24 hours because I need to move on. And I just asked for y'all to pray for me. It's not that they need to join my team. I need to be the light of whatever they need to receive from me, whatever hope I can provide. So
I love it. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, girl. Congratulations, Deanetta.
So good. So good. And I so enjoy getting to spend time with you, girl. Okay. I'm going to pull up. Is Stacy who's next? Yes, girl. This future director on here. Here she is.
There you go.
There I am. Hi, everybody. This weekend was fabulous. I had so much fun. I learned so much. My heart is full. Everything that Grace said and Deanetta said and all the other ladies have said is so true. I happened to pull a lot of my learning from Cindy Shepa as well. But, lots of things stuck in my brain, but the one that really is sticking for me is really talking about my why, talking about my goals, talking about my mission, and having that vision out there of, where do I see myself in a month, in a week, a month, a year, 2 years down the road? Where do I see myself? How do I see my business moving forward? Things of that nature. So I'm just so glad that I took the opportunity to go. I learned a lot, and I met a lot of really cool people, and I think, did some nice bonding. So it was fun. I'm glad I went.
All
Our
right.
first
thank you.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacy, why don't you share, or you or Deanetta, one of y'all, about the bras?
Oh,
Because they'll like to hear that.
Okay, so let me get in my notes. Unless Dianetta wants to go, I had written down that she talked about bras and related it to the skincare lines. And she was talking about how, like the training bra is the botanical line for the teens and tweens. And then the sports bra is the clear proof line. And then your miracle bra is the miracle set. And then the no bra ladies are like your natural line, naturally. And the bombshell bra is the repair set. And then for the guys, we have the jock strap. So
I thought that was great when y'all told me about that. So
it was pretty funny. It was
Yeah.
really funny.
and so Cindy Shepa shares that at her parties, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. All right, Miss Stacy. Latrice, thank you. Is
Hey.
anybody else, is Meredith or anybody on here?
Meredith had that appointment and Chris is on the phone with a prospect. So
Okay. Okay. Well,
no,
wait a
but I will tell y'all that Meredith wanted me to share with y'all that when you get the skin analysis report, like the recommendation, she texted to you, put that in a roll-up bag and take it to the appointment. I thought that was really good. Like take that, put it in there. And then she also said to ask for the 20 referrals from each of the guests, or really just anybody that you know. But y'all all know that when we get referrals from people, if they're already using the skincare, those are really great prospects. But I'm just thankful for my senior director, Cleta. You know, we love you, girl.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you on here a second because we're going to talk about one little thing real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So one of the things, Latrice, you remember with Roxanne and all of your girls too, Roxanne McEnroe, she was a national sales director that spoke, and she was saying that that there's no magic. Like people, what's the magic? Because she said you are the magic. So what she ended up doing, she said after COVID and a couple years later, when people just seemed like in her area weren't doing parties, they did a campaign in their area, and the campaign was called "The Party Ain't Dead." She said, yes, it's slang. She goes, the party ain't dead. And I met Roxanne on my very first top director trip in China. And so she's the one that said, scroll and call the people. And so this is what she did. This is what she did to kick it off for herself as a national sales director. Okay. She said, I told them that I was going to give them 200. Now you may not want to do this much, but I'm going to tell you what she said. $200 in free product with 10 people each at the party. You have to have at least 10 people at the party, and you, the hostess, gets $200 at the party in free product. So she said she did, this was all in 1 week. Okay. She said one girl, she came, she had 11 people at the party. So of course she got $200. A free product. She goes, the second one, she said she only has 7. So she says, sorry, you don't get $200. She said, but I did give her $50 just for trying. Or I think it's what she said, something like that. And then the next one, she said she had 10 people there. So she did 28 people in 1 week. Out of that, she said 5 people signed up that week. And out of that, one of them became a sales director. So in 1 week's time, and she said she has 450 customers. That was one of the keys on it. And she said, people do want to party. You just got to make it worth their while and put some stipulations so you're not giving it away for one person showing up. You're not going to give $200 a free product, right? But 10 showing up, I can't remember. Do you remember what she said she sold or anything in that? Did she say anything about that?
I don't remember, but I do know that she said she got her phone out. And when she scrolled, she was looking for the women that were the most influential.
That's right. That's right.
And those 10 people, like you said, she made it to where there were stipulations, but the 10 people they invited had to be non-Mary Kay users over 18.
That's right. Yeah, I knew. See, I knew you had to be here to help me. So think about that too. Who knows a ton of people? How do you find out that? Go to people that don't sell Mary Kay and go to their Facebook. And if they posted something about something and 50 people comment, you're like, oh, she's my girl. Okay. So look at your non-Mary Kay friends and see who is getting a lot of interaction. Is she always in pictures with a group of good looking women or just a group of great friends? That's the girl. That's your girl. Okay. So, okay. That's one thing that I wanted to talk about. She did say that, like, and Latrice said that we are the golden ticket. We're the golden ticket. So I love that. And then the other one that I wanted to mention was the last one, and it was Kimberly Copeland. I thought she did a fantastic job. Tanya Primpies did too, but this is what I want to do with Kimberly. She used the word soar. So do you have your notes on that too, Latrice? So I'll do the S. You can do, you want to do the S or do you have your notes?
I do. She said
Okay.
S stands for supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Excited. Be excited.
Yeah. And she said, I'm one of those people, I wake up happy. People like to be around happy people. If you're always gloom and doom and complaining, honestly, you drain people and you don't want to be a drainer. You want to be a lifter. And so people, it's like if you're at a big party, are you the one people want to sit by or the one people want to avoid? Think about it. Okay. It's okay if you used to be that way. You can change today and be the fun girl, be the happy person, the one that people want to talk to, right? O is overboard. Now here's the deal. Kimberly, it's so funny because like if she has a party, you're like, you might want to do like 20% of what she does as far as anything, table decoration, wall stuff. I mean, food. And she says people all the time say, man, that's a little overboard. She goes, that's right. O stands for overboard. She goes, I'm proud of it. That's a compliment to me. I'm proud to be overboard. She says, are you overboard on your business? Are you just overboard about it, about your business, about your family, about your husband, about your products, and about your company? She said, get overboard on recruiting this month and get 12 people. Get 12 this month and just go overboard with it. I thought that was good. Okay, so you do the A.
Attitude. Your attitude is everything. Accelerate. Be authentic because every day is a gift from God. And she also said, and I don't know if I have this down exactly right, Cleta, it's the hinge on the door that swings. What does she mean? Do you have that down?
Yes, I did. Let me see, because I did write that down.
And it really is. You do have that choice every single morning. You can wake up. It goes back to being too, but she said she hardly even sleeps at night because she is so excited to get up the next morning to go to work.
Mm-hmm. And she told a little story about her kid and, about putting the bat to the ball. She's she's a mom. Yeah. They have tons of games. And she goes, I just get out there. I'm like, put the bat to the ball, Walker, and she goes, Mom, quit saying that. But she said that he, that's what we got to do in Mary Kay. Put the bat to the ball, get out there. Because she was saying he's practice. Now it's time to put the bat to the ball. Get out there. It's game time, right? Then she said that R stands for run your own race relentlessly, and that no comparison game, especially on social. She goes, no one puts all their, disappointments on, I don't post and go, I just booked somebody, they didn't show up. I mean, I guess there are a few people that do that, but most people put their highlight reels. She said, quit comparing yourself, on social media about anything. And then she told this story, and this is what I thought was so good. She told about her little son who's playing football, and he put on all his pads, and he was 7 years old, and he's going out to play football. He's quarterback, and they've been practicing. So they went and did their first game, little 7-year-old first game. She says, and she was talking about since we're overboard, everybody comes in the whole entire family, and she has, her mother was a national emeritus. Her sister is a top director, Crystal. And then they got all their kids and any other grandkids. So they're all at the game, big section. And she said, he just got beat up the whole game. Like they knocked down, knocked down, knocked down. And at the end, she said his little head was down, he was walking, and they lost the game. And she said, of course, my mom, she is Scarlett, she is their national emeritus, the grandma. And she was like, you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And she started quoting scripture and all this to this little 7-year-old. And he says he kind of smiled a little bit and tried to raise his head a little bit. And then he asked if he could ride home with his mama, with Kimberly, instead of his dad. And she said he got in the car and he said, Mama, he said, I got a question. And she goes, well, what, baby? And he says, is it too late to quit? And she said, yes, it's too late to quit. You're in it now. It's going to be better. She pumped him back up. So then she turned to us. She goes, y'all, whatever your goal was on July 1st for this year, you might not have been, that close to it. And then November, you're like, I don't see it. And then, by leadership or, January, you're like, it's not coming together. In March, you're done, quit on it. She goes, no, it's too late to quit. It's too late to quit on your goals. As a matter of fact, you will do more in this last quarter than you did the whole entire first part of the year. It just happens every year, doesn't it, Latrice? And
It
so
does.
she was really, really good. And she says, we have a saying in our home: when I work, I win. When I work, I win. So she said, it's game time. You got to go to work so you can win. It's not going to just happen magically by you sitting around thinking about it. You are the magic, but you got to put the bat to the ball and get it going. And so she was really, really good. And she was really motivating to me. And so, anyway, we did get some prizes. I was going to show you, don't sell the prizes. So this is the double. If you were on target for 2 of the courts, you got this cute little Mary Kay, phone case, little whatever, right? So cute. I'm putting it on. I'll put it on.
I will say mine goes to my knees.
It is long. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it goes almost to mine, and well, that's not a good view. But anyway, it's pretty long.
I like it. I love it.
And there's a leather one too, if you don't want the chain. But I thought that was cute. And then our unit did. We were number 7, so we were pretty proud of ourselves to get to go on stage. And then we all got to go on stage for being Cadillac unit. The Reds got to go on stage. We were so proud of them. And then we did our pillowcases as well. You got your pillowcase? So we just drew on these. We used to do these all the time at conferences, and then you sleep on your goals. So this was kind of a pillowcase. It's kind of rough. So this morning I washed it. Some of mine for Latrice's unit, I showed this in my meeting, but this said B and it looked like beer, but it really is B. My beer kind of faded right there, but my B's still on there. But anyway, I don't know if that wasn't a Sharpie or what, but it just kind of faded away. But let me see yours, Latrice. You probably haven't washed yours yet.
I had triple star Hawaii.
Okay, awesome. So that's
And the
an
B.
idea.
And the B.
If you haven't done it, get you a pillowcase, put your goals on it, and put your little cute head on it every night, and that'll help you, get fired up about it. So I'm going to remove my.
Look what Meredith gave me yesterday.
Shut up! So cute. I love it. I love that bee. All right, I'm going to remove our spotlight, and then we're going to have the galley view up here. Or the gallery view. So is there anyone else that went to career conference that is on here that would like to talk about it that I missed? Gail, I don't know if you went, would you like to say anything or she didn't? Okay. You're muted.
I didn't go. I went to Dawn's Final Four because it's about 10 minutes from my home. So yeah, but I have seen and heard many career conference reviews. I'm like going, gosh, I'm up in Northern Michigan. Gosh, I need to be somewhere.
You don't want to miss anything, do you? And it's funny, I went to Atlanta, but I felt like I still wanted to go to career conference because I don't like to have FOMO. I'm telling you, like I just go. But anyway, I want to let y'all know that seminar dates are already out. And so I know that the Ruby seminar dates are, most of us posted them on Facebook today. But I know Ruby is August the 2nd through the 5th. And you'll want to come in on the 1st, which is a Thursday, because you want to come in the day before, because it's a full day on that, unless you're just live close. When is yours, Gina? Do you want to announce your dates? So what seminar you're in?
We are Sapphire, and it is August the 5th is when we're going to fly in. It starts on the 6th it's Monday through Friday that
So
week.
you're right after us. Okay, good. Well, I'll get to see you. All right. And then Latrice, what about you?
We're gonna come in on Sunday the 28th, and
Okay.
it's over on the 1st of August.
The 28th of July.
July, yeah. Oh, and you're Ruby?
Mm-hmm.
You will come in on the 1st?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
I get to see you too. Maureen, who are you with? Are you with Gina?
Yes, she is.
Sapphire.
Okay. Do we have any diamonds on here?
That's me.
Oh, that's you? Okay. Well, then what's the other one?
Emerald. Emerald is the start.
And that's who's the first one.
July.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raise
July
your hand
25th.
if right now you're like, I'm going to seminar. Let's see who's going. Julie, love it. Deborah, Donna, Christine, Sayla, Dionetta. Am I saying that right? Okay. Gail, Gina, Stacy, Grace. We're going to have a good time. I know Sandra Griffin's going. Carmen, I don't see your little cute hand up. Put them in the air. Thank you. All the fingers. You can boss your own team members around. Y'all know that, right? Linda Rue. Okay, we're going to have such a wonderful time. And so you want to get on that Princess Court, y'all, at least, or National Court, so that you can go to the Mary Kay National Area Go Give reception. So that's 20,000 retail, or 40,000, of course, is National Court. Everybody could do the Princess Court right now with double credit if you max it out this month. And then you have your recruiting. That's 12 Great Start qualified is Princess Court. So either one, you get to go. 24, of course, is the National Court. If you got 6 this month and they all got Great Start qualified, that is 12. Half of your court is done in 1 month. Y'all, we all should be get that B. No kidding. Where's that B, Latrice? Hold the B up. We got to get the B, right? So anyway, and Christine, you saw the Allen, Texas one. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for watching.
It was fantastic.
Yes. What is that? Oh, put your B on your shoulder. Yeah.
I did.
I love it.
Okay. Does anybody
I think I need to wear it.
You need to. Anybody else have anything they'd like to say before we finish?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I love that we can all come here and share with each other and encourage each other and just lift it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Me too.
Thank
Me too.
you.
So fun. Y'all, it's going to be our best 3 months in 1 week that we've ever seen in our life. So
That's
you
right.
just have to believe and put the bat to the ball, especially this week, especially with that April 1st deadline. Okay. April 1st is when this month is going to be over. They're giving us an extra day. So we got to give it all we got. Don't hold nothing back for next month. Don't say, well, look, what about April? April will take care of itself because you're going to do parties in April, right?
That's right.
Give it all you got in March, y'all. I never hold anything back because next month will take care of next month. Okay.
Amen.
And I can't wait for next week. And now I do want to make an announcement. Next week is April 1st. We're fine next week, the next 4 weeks, but on the 22nd, that particular week, that will be the day that we can't stream anymore to Facebook. So, which right now we're just streaming to YouTube anyway. So probably with our unit meetings and things like that, we're just going to stream to YouTube instead of Facebook. So we'll be, making some announcements about that. One thing that if you use Zoom or StreamYard or any of those to go into your groups, I don't know if any of the consultants do, but sometimes you might because it's just nice. One thing that I learned today is that you can use any of those to stream into your page, a Facebook page. Okay. So if you have a business page, not your personal page, but a business page, you can stream into that. Then you could share that with your group. So that is one option that you can think about. The other is just to stream into YouTube and then post the YouTube link into your group. Another way is just to go live on Facebook, not use a streaming device, just go live, and you can definitely still do that. So we're gonna figure it out. That's why. And I'll wait for the Zoom question. That's why you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket anyway. One thing that they can't stop is you having someone come to your house and give them a facial. Okay,
That's right.
That's always gonna be there. Okay, question about Zoom? Does it apply to everybody? You
Yeah.
just need to talk to me. Okay, go ahead.
I do not know how to do Spotlight, and I've been doing business debuts without being able to do Spotlight, and I go up to gallery and put it to speaker view and it doesn't function. So I'm going, okay, where's the Spotlight thing? I'm missing something here. Is that an update I didn't grab, or is it a setting I don't know about?
Okay, that's a great question. So if you use Zoom, if you are the host, there's the 3 little dots above your name, above everybody's name. And when you click on the 3 little dots, there's a thing that says mute my audio, stop video, blur the background, choose a virtual background. I'm just going to read them all. So I'll tell you what mine has. Choose a video filter, choose an avatar pin. The next one says spotlight for everyone. And then it says hide self view, edit profile picture, and rename. Linda Roof, rename is right there. So when the 3 little dots is how you do it. Okay.
So I select Spotlight for everyone.
Yes. When you hit spotlight for everyone, like I'm going to do it right now, then everybody will just see me. And no matter who's talking in the background, blowing their nose, chewing gum, it won't click over to them. They'll just be able to see the person spotlighted, which is helpful if people are watching on their phones. Because otherwise, like if I'm funny as I always am and Gina laughs, it goes to Gina laughing. Okay. When you're on your phone trying to watch it. Okay. So that's why I spotlight if I'm trying to do a class or something like that. Otherwise, I take the spotlight off and then it's just whoever speaks, you know, is going to be up front. Does that make sense?
Right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anybody else have a technical question? You're like, yeah, we could be here a long time for that, right? Okay.
Okay, so when you were saying you spotlight yourself, do you ever take it back then off, or you just leave it the whole time like that?
Well, just like tonight, I unspotlight myself when I spotlighted other people, right? And then if I go to the gallery view, I take the spotlight off so that anybody that's talking will be lit up.
Okay,
but
so if you so is it better to put it in gallery view when just one person's talking?
Here's the thing, the gallery and the speaker view, it depends on the person watching. So I could spotlight myself, but you could still click on your view in the top right corner and hit gallery view, and you could still see everybody, but there'd just be a green box around the person speaking. But if I'm recording it or I'm sending it to YouTube like I am right now, they don't see none of, I mean, they see all of us right now, but if I spotlight, they only see me. So if I'm doing any kind of party, I usually keep it on gallery view because I want everybody just to see everybody, you know, if there's just a few people. But if there's a ton, I spotlight it just to make it easy.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Because on my phone, I get, like, if somebody's not, obviously if they're not spotlighted, whatever, they pop back and forth unless you do what you just said you did.
That's right.
And I was wondering how you did it. Okay.
Yeah, because
that's a big help.
If you just put speaker view and that speaker did not spotlight, then it's just going to go back to whoever's coughing or yawning or whatever they're doing, laughing, which is fine sometimes. So, okay, you guys. Well, thank y'all so much. What a great group. I appreciate all of you coming on live. And Valdosta people, come a little early to set up your trays tomorrow night. Make sure you let me know how many's coming so that we'll be prepared. But we're going to have a great event, our first girls' night out. So we look forward to seeing y'all at the Comfort Suites tomorrow night.
We're doing typical facials.
Yes, we're going to just do the miracle set or the repair according to what they want to try. Okay, and then we're going to do very little glamour because the goal really is to do like by 6:15, get everybody set up, 6:15, do some introductions and stuff. And then by 7:15, be done and then have time to do our close. And then you guys close your guest, see what they'd like to purchase. And then we have a what's in the bag at 8 o'clock. So we have to be all the way done so that Sayla and I can sit down and get on the computer and do our what's in the bag. But that'll be good for guests because when y'all have things people usually don't love when it just lasts and lasts and lasts, you know, especially you guys coming from Thomasville. So we want to make sure you're out the door and in your car at least by 8 o'clock or earlier. We'll see how it goes, you know. I'll see if there's just a couple of guests. It won't take that long. It'll be maybe just an hour, but it'll be worth it. So
thank you.
Okay. Any questions? All right. We'll see y'all.
Hey, by chance, are you going to record that or not? By chance,
tomorrow night? Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Okay, awesome. I want to see that, so that's why
I'm planning on it. I may not go live. I may just record it and post it later.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
That's
I'll
perfectly
share it.
fine. I'm so excited. And you were fantastic on the stage. You look
Oh,
so
well,
cute.
thank you. Thank you for sending all those pictures. I appreciate it. All right, you guys.
I was like so excited. I was cheering you on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll see y'all next week.